over here as a sailor, machinist mate. Boiler techs, they don't have that school anymore. So if they want to start that ship over there, they got to find old guys like me and him to get it going because they don't have these schools no more to teach these young kids how to start it. Because everything in the Navy now is either nuclear, like the Ronald Reagan over there, or gas turbine, like these small ships down here. They have jet motors in them. So
Just got a text message.
Interesting thing here, if you look over at the Reagan, you see the anchors. Well, actually, we've got the anchor off right now, but if you get a chance if you're out there at all, the anchors from the USS Ranger and her chains are on the Ronald Reagan. So if you go on the forecastle of the Ronald Reagan, there's a plaque there that says thank you USS Ranger for your anchors and chains. So they say some money recycling, so they need time to do their part too. So
There you go.
I can go on for hours and hours. I'll let you get back to your stuff.
Appreciate it very much. Thank you.
If you bounce around today, feel free to give me
Fantastic.
questions, whatever. And this guy right here probably remembers more than I do. So he's pretty good. He served on USS America, which is the only supercarrier that sunk. And they took it off the coast of North Carolina about 7 years ago. Yeah. Somewhere there. And they practiced dropping munitions and bombs on it for about 2 weeks. The story is they put a couple torpedoes in it when they were done, and it sank really fast. When we were showing Ranger to individuals before that, we could go all over the ship. Once the America sank, they put a quarantine below the second deck. You cannot go below the second deck now. And it's something to do, we're thinking maybe the ribs, some way the hull's put together. When the Kitty Hawk comes off the ready reserve, they will then allow people to go below the second deck. This ship is scheduled to leave here September 2014. There's 2 companies in this country, and they have to be torn apart into the United States domestically. They're both in Texas. In order to get the ship to Texas, you have to go around South America. They're in the process, opening up the third canal, the Panama Canal, for very large ships. So eventually it'll probably go through the canal over to Beaumont is the one, I forget where the other one is, and they will attempt to scrap it. They'd never scrap a supercarrier. They tried to scrap USS Oriskany. They went out for bid. They took it. The guy went bankrupt. The Navy repossessed the ship. They went out again for scrapping. The Navy repossessed it. The guy went bankrupt. And they sank the Oriskany off the coast of Florida about 4 years ago. You might have seen it on the Discovery Channel. And it went down to about 250 feet of water. People dive on it now. The top of the ship is 50 feet from the water line, so you can dive on and cruise around the ship down there. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. The flight deck on these ships are 3 inches of armor, so it's not like you just get a cutting torch and start cutting it up. It's going to be, and there's a lot of hazardous PCBs, these types of things. In '83, the ship was in dry dock over here, and about 95% of the asbestos was removed. All the lagging you would see on the pipes was all asbestos, and that was all removed and taken off, all but a little bit up forward. So you'll see signs of asbestos, a lot of it's in the tile, but it's not something that's going to get in there, so you don't have to be worried about that. But when you start tearing it up, then it becomes an issue. So the main interesting to watch is these, you'll see news, if you watch any of the Navy Times, you'll see them talking about cutting up the Forrestal and the Saratoga and Ranger being first three to go. So we're going to sink them as these ships as what's the word? Artificial reefs, thank you. And after they sunk the America, they don't want to put these in shallow water. So it's going to be interesting to see how they eventually get rid of these things.
Yeah, so, America's the 16,000 feet.
Right. So no one's going to be diving on the USS America. Yeah. And it was probably going about 60 miles an hour when it hit the bottom. So the Navy's gone down there, I'm sure, with remote cameras and stuff and looked at it. But you can imagine 80,000 pounds at 60 miles an hour hitting the bottom of the ocean. It probably did a lot of damage besides what the bombs did. So probably not a lot there to see. So anyway, I can go on. I won't let you.
How long? You can be on here all day?
We'll be here all day. We'll be here till Thursday.
Really?
Yeah. So
I might have to come find you. I'm just gonna follow you around and soak everything up.
We'll be floating around.
Outstanding.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you for your time.
What brings 2340 up?
So that's my old colors. No,
okay.
So we got new hire prospects here that had their interviews today. So every time they come in, I just got put in charge of that scarily. And every time they come in, we give them a quick tour of this, show them a little bit of what they're in for.
Checking out the reactor.
No, I would. As I told them, that's the irony. All these guys are interviewing for the nuclear side. Any part of our job we can't show you.
Yeah, I retired out there 38 years.
Oh, okay.
38.
Yeah. So, very cool.
Now I'm the director on the board.
Oh, very cool. That's the boat right over there by your hotel.
And that's what I mean to interrupt. If you get an opportunity when you're up there, I know where you're supposed to from, but the Turner Joy is a destroyer museum, Vietnam Air, and they've done a fantastic job bringing that ship back to what it was in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. So if you get a chance to come on over and visit, they're open
it's just right over there.
Wednesday through Sunday, Steve.
Yep.
There you go. And it looks like the sailors just walked off it. It has all the books and mattresses, and so it looks like an active ship, what it would look like in 1982 when they decommissioned it. So hope you get a chance to visit us.
And they just shut down the haunted house, right? That'd be
They
fun.
did,
Yeah.
they did, yeah.
That's
Awesome.
just a week long for Halloween.
There you go.
It's a revenue thing.
Oh, and it's cool.
Keep us afloat.
Absolutely.
And that's an interesting point real quickly, because I can go on forever and I'll try not to. The Yorktown, Steve just came back from Yorktown, it's an aircraft carrier museum in South Carolina. One of the problems with museum ships, and one reason we struggle with this, is the amount of money it takes to maintain them. The Yorktown's been a museum for 35 years. It's sitting in 30 feet of mud. And the ship is taking on water. So they got the water stopped from coming in the ship. They estimate between $80 and $100 million to repair that hull. The ship is not seaworthy. They cannot take it to a dry dock. Their idea is to put a cofferdam around the ship, suck the mud and the water out, raise the ship up, and then do the work on it. Well, at $15 a ticket or $20 a head, trying to raise $100 million is just really astronomical amount of money to come up with. So the Navy, I think, is looking at these capital ships going, it might not be such a good idea. If any of you are familiar with the Midway in San Diego, they've done a great job down there, but they're right downtown. They're in beautiful weather, and they have 1.3 million visitors last year. So they have a fair amount of money to do some of this stuff.
Gotcha.
But you get into these areas where the Alameda, there's a Hornet down there, they get about 100,000 people a year, and they're struggling. And it's a huge amount of upkeep on a ship for the size. So that's one reason I think we're having difficulty in raising funds for something like this. It's rather difficult. So anyway, I'll let you guys go.
Cool, appreciate it.
Hey,
Thank you very
guys,
much.
have a great time. Thank you.
You got everything?
You guys got the best tour ever today.
You want up or down?
Yeah.
Maybe you want to
Go,
show
Bill.
Captain's quarters real quick?
Down through.
Oh, I want real quick. I'm going to hit outside here and do the crow's nest and point up the prize line. I'm going to set this down the side here. I'll just cap it. We'll be right down. You're going to go down to the O3 level? Yep. And it's follow through the cloud. It's going to be right real close to the ladder. On the O3 level. Yeah, we'll be down there shortly too. Okay. So I'm going to step out right here. And then this is the crow's nest here. And we'll get a little shot of prize fly. That's primary flight right there. And then we'll get, because this is where when you're a kid, you come up here and watch the planes take off and land. As a young sailor, you know, so we're going to come up here and first got the ship, watch them take off.
Try to see if I can change the how fast the zoom mode. I guess not.
Go back to memories?
Huh?
Go back a little memory, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
A lot bigger than Midway. So you be there, and I'll
Yes, I
walk
can.
right out.
All right.
And you back up, because I'm walking forward, and I can stop and I can go, this is all the crows, part of the crow's nest, so I'm going to come out the door. Well, welcome back, sailors. This is what we would call the crow's nest. As a young sailor, I remember coming up here at 17 years old in August of 1980, and when we first pulled out of San Diego, amazed at watching the airplanes take off, they would get off the deck. This one place, if you weren't involved in the air department, you weren't involved in the air wing, you could come up on your time off and you could watch the planes take off, come up, get some fresh air. You look behind, there's a fair amount of room to stand. You can see the windows right up here. If we walk over here, this is called primary flight. We'll visit that in a minute. That's where the actual air boss, commander of the air group, would be stationed, and he was in charge of getting the planes on and off the deck. And this was the air boss and the mini boss's working space right there. Let's go back inside the ship. Thank you. Okay, we gotta get Bruce set up. You got to slam it really hard. Pull it over, let me get it.
Bruce right there.
We're gonna go down.
We're done up here?
Yeah. Okay, Bruce, let's find you something to do.
Alright, where we going next?
Yeah, that's a good question. We got the, where we at, 07. So what we should do, probably don't want to film going up and down the ladders, I don't know, I mean, is that, you'd have to get me at the top and at the bottom, at the top and the bottom, what do you think?
I mean, I wouldn't do it every time, but if you did it once or something, we could throw it in wherever you want it.
Okay, let's do this one here, we'll do that one. Go down.
So I'll just do it from east.
Okay, hit the number, get us, take this. Take that. Careful.
You can
So
go
this
right.
would be, you got light in here? Can you do this cabin?
We can do this cabin.
This is representative of the Captain's at Sea cabin.
Okay, so you're gonna go down and start working the next level then?
Yeah, we'll go close to it, we won't be too far from you.
Okay.
So what do you think there, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not too far from you. So, I'm gonna say something like, follow me down, let's go down below decks. So follow me down, we'll go down below decks and see what more we can see.
There's no light on, hold on. I'll just say go
Oh.
when it's time.
I can hardly see it.
Go.
Well, shipmates, follow me down the ladder, and we'll work our way down below deck and see what else interesting Ranger has to offer.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sure, going down.
No, don't matter, I'll go down. I just saw if you started doing
I see, I got Here, bring it down real fast. Hold on. Okay, we're at down here. See that?
Go.
Follow me, shipmates. Okay.
Wait. Drop my light. One more time.
Pants?
It'll look good. Do that again. You can't tell the pants. Nobody's going to pay attention. Okay.
Follow me, shipmates.
Okay.
I'll take a look here real fast. Nothing. If you look here, electronic cooling equipment room. AC room for cooling the radars. Let's take all the water on. Head.
Hmm?
Head. This would be communication. CS? Cryptonology maybe? Crypto or something like that? Analog. Radar room, there's nothing here to see.
So this had terrazzo or something, or is that all
They brought lookers
Oh, I
out.
see some heavy-duty cables.
down there?
Just laying all over the floor.
Oh, really?
Huge cable.
Check that out. I mean, where'd you go? I mean, that was a lot of tile back there.
We could do a little walking and Sure, this is fairly lit, and just kind of just radar rooms. I mean, just, you know what I'm saying, from back there, coming just kind of popping into each room on the way.
It's identification friend or foe.
There you go. Okay, so
IFF.
set this down right there.
It just looks like so outdated. This stuff is so.
Flipping 1950s, huh? And they were using this in 1993. So we'll come down this hallway here, like I'm coming down a ladder, and we'll walk through here. I'll pop into here, and go to that. So I'll come, I'll come to the door right here.
Maybe you're gonna go by this way.
And I'll go in here, I'll go into the room to the right, and I'll go back.
Okay.
Follow me into one of the radar control rooms. Oh,
No,
ready?
it wasn't ready yet.
Okay.
Well, you should go.
Hold on, we got John behind you.
Okay. Oh. Right. Just let me say go first. Get back because I can see you. Go.
Here we are in the 05 level, shipmates. A lot of radar equipment on here, taking care of the radars on the mast, identification friend and foe. Follow me. Here we have one of our radar rooms. Many rooms like this on board Ranger. It would house a lot of your radar equipment. Different for the mast up top side. And so you'd have a workstation in here, and you'd have sailors responsible for maintaining and operating this equipment. Follow me into the identification friend and foe room.
Go if you want.
Through these doors, we have our identification friend and foe. So as airplanes and different ships or air targets might be coming in, we need to find out whether they're friendly or whether they're foreign, and they might pose a threat to the ship. This room here, as you can see, was a restricted area. You weren't working in here unless you were authorized. We have an identification friend or foe. We also have a radar warning or radiation warning behind here because of the nature of the equipment. As you can see, the equipment looks a little bit antiquated. Believe it or not, we were using this equipment up until 1993. Obviously, on today's ships, it's going to be computer controlled. You're going to have flat screen computer screens in here. But this worked, and this protected our country for many, many years. Thank you. Sound okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not a professional video.
No. What it is, what it
It'll
is.
be nice though. It'll be good.
I got to check on him real fast. Go down right there. How you doing, Bruce? Okay, we're still back. We're not too far from you. Going down. Should be getting to this level 4, so we'll be to level 3 level now. We'll be on this step for a while.
BDS, Battle Dressing Station. Midships Battle Dressing Station.
Where do you play doctor? Oh, there's all guys in the ship. We didn't play doctor. They play doctor now.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the 04. We gotta go down one more to 03 level.
Yep.
One more?
Yeah,
Yep.
one more down. I'm gonna grab Bruce here. We're gonna be on the 03 level for a while.
That opens up down there.
That's where all CIC is, captain's quarters,
Yeah.
stuff like this. Let me grab Bruce.
We're still in the sail here.
Right. This is the flight level.
Walk right out. Right out the That was disqualifying.
Absolutely.
But my boss told me to do it, but I didn't. Then I decided.
Thank you.
Yeah, it should be on the old tree.
Do I still got a red light on my head?
No.
Flashing?
Now.
Oh, it is.
Is it flashing?
Flashing.
Good.
Oh.
I'm supposed to flash.
So your flasher.
Roof rats.
Did you see the cables?
No. Roof rats. How is a roof rat? I don't understand.
What is this? There's some drawings.
Somebody drew something on it. I worked on the flight deck for a while, and our shack, they called it roof rats. And we had like a light, like one of the lights that are hanging down, it was drawn up with a picture, you know, of a rat like that. What the hell is that? I want it.
I want that safe up there.
Yeah. Meeting in progress. Don't open that door. Where'd everybody go? Where were the cables at? Upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm lost. I don't know where anybody went. Oh, there we are. Okay. I didn't know where anybody went, except upstairs again. Let's see what's in here. Taking a shower?
Yeah, one of the valves.
Yeah. So this must be like where the captain would sleep.
Well, no,
No?
I don't think it would. I think we have more of a. This could have been his office.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Man, these are on the American. They're on the kitty hospital. Man, captain's quarters is fabulous.
Big reel, huh? What is
I
that?
don't know. Remember
There's some big reels back there, it looks like for...
the elevator? Big reels, right?
No, it looks like for hoses for jet fuel.
Oh, could be.
Hmm.
I'm losing everybody, I think.
Yep. Mike's upstairs one level.
Back there, in that room.
Yeah, that could be.
See those? I didn't look at that.
Oh. Yeah, because it's purple.
Purple?
Yeah.
So that's husky color.
Purple, they called the guys that fueled the planes grapes.
Jenna.
Jet fuel?
Man, this is nasty looking area here.
Outside. Yeah, it's water. Probably
A little bit.
Yeah.
They sealed it, but it's still
Probably
leaking.
need to replace the tile,
Yeah, I wonder if I can get some of this in. Yeah, it's JP pipe. Yeah, here and
huh? So this, with these,
that leaks.
right down my neck.
I see. So they'd bring these hoses. Any one of them could go straight up that, right there and out on the deck. I used to have one of these, a nice one, brand new, with a handle on the top.
Uh-huh.
I don't know whatever happened to it.
They're all over.
One of the knee knockers, show me where the knee knockers are, right here.
Yeah.
Don't you want to go?
No, we got where the knee
That
knockers
way.
are.
He wants to find the captain's still in it. Well, it's not this way. Yeah, we can go this way.
Just make it out a little bit. So right here would be, right here.
Huh?
Right here.
You think that's it?
This would be probably maybe the cheapest stamp. They're all like this, real close.
Captain's cabin, is that small too?
No, it's not bigger than that, but they're real close to all these right here.
Carpet looks a little worn out.
Yep. Needs cleaning.
That too.
Show me the knee knockers. We're a little bit overhang right here. Yeah. There's CIC. Okay. One and go.
What do you see?
CIC communications with lights right here's the problem.
Like?
Combat Information Center.
Shift chapels back here.
Where'd you see that?
He just was talking about CIC.
Right there. I'm gonna go back here for a minute. I want you to go ahead. The chapel's back here. That might have been the chaplain's office. I'm film walking out of here. I don't know where we're going. Light bit, amplifier room. State room.
Flight deck amplifier room. What the heck is that?
That?
5MC amplifier shot. That's for the 5MC.
That might have been the captain's office.
Yeah, I might have been. Let me highlight it real fast. We're going forward here. Let me go back a little bit.
Okay, find the light switch. What's that?
Right here.
No,
Oh, aft,
go aft.
that is aft.
I thought it was aft.
Oh, the numbers get smaller anyway. Range going to 0 up front, right?
Yeah.
And the numbers get bigger going this way.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We all got turned around.
Okay.
Go back.
That's aft that way.
That's forward now. See the numbers? Bigger. This is 159. 114, 119. How many number right here?
109. Oh.
What?
Hey, grab one.
Hey, this is a significant place right here.
Let's go.
Wow. This is CIC, I think.
That's the
Well, if we can get the roof operating again. I can shut my stuff down.
I can carry that.
So, Bruce?
There's people always in here watching these monitors 24 hours a day.
CIC? A what?
Is this what you do all the time, every day?
Escort?
Yeah. You do other stuff? Oh,
Yeah, other stuff.
yeah.
Christmas tree.
Now, if you remember the scene in Top Gun where the bald-headed admiral is complaining because Maverick won't engage, that's this room right here they were standing in. And then the guy's like, the catapult was down, he goes, it'll be fixed in 5 minutes, and the admiral smoking a cigar. 5 minutes, this thing will be over within 3 minutes. Adam.
Wow. They've taken a lot of stuff out of here, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Pretty cool, though. Spaghetti wires. Mike? Mike?
What?
We should walk through there and you should say those things that you were saying.
I will, let me.
All right. Man, this stuff just looks so old compared to what we have now. I mean, you'd never see it. I mean, I'll bet you the new ones just are all computer screens everywhere, and I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
this big status board, that's
Yeah.
no longer a plexiglass board, that's all blue screen.
yeah.
A lot of this stuff might be the same on some
Think
of
so?
these.
Yeah.
Yeah, consoles and stuff probably, but
It just looks so old with buttons and switches, and nowadays I don't know. It's probably more reliable, I would imagine. There's more rooms like this. Go back about three different.
computers called Univac.
Yeah.
Then Art Linkler had those on his TV show.
Oh yeah? Way back when?
Huh?
Way back when?
Way back. I mean, it's an old, one of the first computers ever. That's what these are.
Oh wow. You know, it's funny because that's similar to something I remember
Oh, the
in school.
teletype, yeah.
Right, and then, you know, the computer they had, I remember playing with it in school, in high school, in 77 or 76, and I learned how to program it to repeat my name and cover the entire screen with it. And then the way you kept that data was on a piece of ticker tape
Yeah.
that'd come out with a whole bunch of holes in it.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
could feed that back in there and it would put it, yeah, it's just wild.
Jumpers here, huh?
Yeah, I got that on video. Those are like spaghetti full of wires.
Yeah.
I mean, how the heck would you know where to put them? They're just everywhere.
Yeah. I want to see what they got for a 1MC systems on here.
So these boards here, these guys must have learned to write backwards.
Oh yeah.
So they'd stand back here and write backwards on them, huh? Wow. Huh?
They left.
They all left, huh? They're so far away, I'm not picking them up on the microphone anymore. Computer A, computer B, computer C, and computer D. Yep. And then these guys would stand back here and write backwards on here for the other people to be able to see. Could you imagine trying to write backwards?
I think you could get stuck writing like that, so when you leave the Navy...
You ever think you'd write backwards? Yeah. Where did they go?
They went down a little bit and turned to the right. They found blue tile or something.
You ever walking? What? What?
But the,
Put that down. So,
CIC, so I could build from CIC, walk in that way, coming out up here to the Admiral's quarters, but like, no light in the Admiral's, in the conference room, we have light in the stateroom.
why didn't you bring this light down there?
Try it, let's bring it down and see what's going on.
I guess. Oh, you're working on that right now? Okay. All right.
Well, still you have to find the captain's quarters, but this is the Admiral's,
All this is Admiral stuff.
map.
Hello.
Doesn't only have no light in here. We can probably work on this one when you get the, behind it, so this is the living room, the bedroom. the bathroom. So next time I join the Navy, being an admiral, you think it'll be nicer, a little more room.
That's a nice bed.
Oh, yeah.
God, how did they squish that?
Smash it up, breaks it up.
So you had a regular bed.
Carpet in the bathroom. Living large, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Going in here.
Wow. That's wild.
Yeah. Keep the moisture out.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna bring that over here,
That carpet on the wall.
Adam.